Hi, it's Pete here from Bullet. In this video, I'm going to show you how to fix a mistake in Payroll. So we have an empty Payroll product here with some employees with crazy names in them. And we're going to create a pay run for Alexandria for €1,000. And then we're going to change that. So we're going to mark that as paid. There we go. And we're going to click save. Okay, so we're going to run through the full payroll process here. So let's assume we're just paying Alexandria. So wages this period. There we go. Here's our monthly payroll report, which we're going to submit up to revenue to let them know this is what we paid Alexandria. So there we go. We can see that is submitted. So we then go, shoot, I only wanted to pay her €600. So we go in, we delete the payment, just like normal. This is just like normal bullet payroll. Remember, when you change anything in payroll, we never leave it hanging, or we're going to change that to 500 because that's a nice easy number. We never leave bits that you've got to delete from journals or that. Everything is encapsulated. So we finish that and we are going to resubmit. So you see, anytime you make a change, the submit payroll option appears and you can see the status changes to edited. If you get lost on this page and you suddenly, your head explodes and you're like, where the hell do I go? An easy way to go into it is just go into the to-do list, and we just kind of show you the next three monthly payroll reports, and they're probably most likely the one you've been working on. So there we go. There's Alexandria, and we've dropped it down to €500. It's redone the tax, and the submit payroll report has reappeared, and that disappears when you don't need to resubmit it. This is how you submit it, and then these are just check buttons. That's it. This is the submit. These are just to check to see how the process is working. So let's click that. Put in our password. That's our Ross password, which we have to do. They are Ross's rules. And then you can see here that is marked as acknowledged. And the monthly payroll has now changed status to submitted. And then when I go to check payroll status, which is how it's getting on with revenue, and we click here, you see there are 2 wage count submitted, okay? Because we submitted it twice. So this was the first one we updated, and then this was our edited one. So you can see that there are 2 wage counts there. Okay, that is it. One other tiny tip when you're to reduce mistakes in payroll is every time you go to run wages, because you're only going to do it every week, or probably for most people on Bullet every month, is update your RPN file once before running payroll for staff. So again, this just pulls all the data back down, all your employees' tax data. So if the government has done any updates or there's some changes in tax breaks, it'll be done there. I don't know why we can't do it automatically, but there you go. Okay, and it automatically just pulls in all the staff, doesn't affect wages, doesn't delete wages or change wages or anything like that. It just makes sure everything is updated, and then you can just go straight in and pay these people, and you know that the tax details are 100% up to date. So then we're going to pay another person. Remember, if they've had expenses added on to the bills, they automatically get added into expenses. Click save, and then we're going to run payroll again, and we can see here there's a new one here. This one is submitted, so we're okay. Here's an overview of what our tax return is going to be at the end of the month, and now we're going to submit this payroll because that submit button only appears when it's to be submitted, and the status is going to change down here to submitted. So now it's submitted up there, and then you just run this process again, and we go in here. Okay, and then you can see here, and we're going to then go check run status. And we should have another guy appearing here. There we go. So we had 2. There we go. So you need to do that submit payroll report when you finish doing all your wages. Okay, so that just needs to be done once, like at the end of the day when you've done all your wages. And there's no limit to the number of times you can do it. Okay, and that button will only appear when there's been an update. Okay, hope that helps.